Though he was a son, yet he learned obedience by the things which he suffered. Hebrews chapter 5, verse 8. We are told that the captain of our salvation was made perfect through suffering. Therefore, we who are sinful and far from perfect must not be surprised if we are called to pass through suffering too. If the head was crowned with thorns, should the other members of the body be rocked upon the dainty lap of ease? If Christ had to pass through seas of his own blood to win the crown, are we to expect to walk to heaven with dry feet in silver slippers? No, our Master's experience teaches us that suffering is necessary, and the trueborn child of God must not, and would not, seek to escape it, even if he could. But there is one very comforting thought in the fact that Christ was being made perfect through suffering. This means that he can have complete sympathy with us. He is not a high priest who cannot sympathize with our weaknesses. In this sympathy of Christ, we find a sustaining power. One of the early martyrs said, "I can bear it all, for Jesus suffered, and he suffers in me now. He sympathizes with me, and this makes me strong." Believer, lay hold of this thought in all times of agony. Let the thought of Jesus strengthen you, as you follow in his steps. Find comforting support in his sympathy, and remember that to suffer is an honorable thing. To suffer for Christ is glory. The apostles rejoiced that they were counted worthy to do this. To the extent that the Lord gives us grace to suffer for Christ, to suffer with Christ, that is the measure of honor he bestows on us. The jewels of a Christian are his afflictions. The regalia of the kings whom God has anointed are their troubles, their sorrows, and their griefs. Therefore, let us not shy away from being honored. Let us not turn away from being exalted. Griefs exalt us, and troubles lift us up. If we suffer, we shall also reign with him. Amen.